I don't know, it'd be 7 years ago now, Australia Post was looking to do a test market for post shops. They selected Newcastle. I was lucky enough to be working for an agency called Peach Advertising at the time, and we were approached to put up some ideas for it. So we did the test market in Newcastle. It was really successful. We increased sales for post shops, which took on, instead of just doing stamps and stuff, they were doing stationery, bill paying, all these different things to change the focus of what Australia Post, from just being a stamp and mailing organisation. In the market here in Newcastle, we increased sales by 350% through the post offices. So we created a nice relationship from that with Australia Post in New South Wales. From that, we got to do a thing for express post satchels, competing against the major agencies across Australia. And we came up with a simple idea. Express post satchels come in different sized packages. And it was to compete against courier bags. Simple idea. And we realised that the incremental fold downs of the packaging from a large courier bag down to an A3 envelope to an A4 envelope to a DL all reduced costs. We won this campaign against the major agencies in Australia. We increased sales for them by 17% across Australia, $294 million. From that, we got the chance to pitch for the National Australia Post account. A lot of things went on between this, so you can think the politics of a large organisation, and we were lucky enough to go and win the National Australia Post account working out of Newcastle. From that, we went on for about 4 or 5 years to look after them nationally. Major shoots all over Australia, major productions on the range, and we got to know Australia Post so well that we helped them become the #1 brand in Australia. You work on projects like that for about, if you're lucky, 6 years, 7 years, and then change happens with inside organisations. So marketing managers move on, people change, your relationship sometimes doesn't stay as stable because of the change in the environment. But doing commercial work with a nice idea that started off, or just a chance that we had, that we made it work, stepped up, and we became the major agency for Australia Post, which was a huge coup, especially coming out of Newcastle.